Hello friends, I think there's a chance that we might be live. I think so. There's a slight possibility. There's a slight possibility that we might be live. But I am awaiting some sort of confirmation from the chat before I take that fact for granted. So let's see what the chat says. Are we live? Are we live? Yes, we are live. Great! Welcome to another glorious day here in Fukuoka. I'm in Ohorikoen, which is one of the main parks here in Fukuoka. Some of you might know this place from a video that I posted this morning, Japan time, where I posted a little sunset walk from here. But the plan today is to walk to a place called Maizuru, which is located over here. And that place has some amazing cherry blossom trees. But before we go there, I would like to let you chat decide if I should do a tour of the park first, walk around here, cross the bridge to this little island that connects to the opposite side of the park, and then walk to the cherry blossom trees, or should I just go straight towards the cherry blossom trees? Vote in the chat. The first option that gets 5 votes will be the one I go for. So write either park or cherry blossoms. Tour the park, tour the park, park please, tour park. Okay, 4-0. One more vote for park, and that will be the one. Cherry blossom park. Okay, Yari's vote settled the deal. Let's tour the park first. It's a beautiful day. It's really a beautiful day here today. Oh, wow. You guys aren't shy. You guys aren't shy at all. So, check what you are saying. Yeah, I've been shooting cherry blossoms all day yesterday and most of the day today, and it has been amazing because they're really in full bloom here today. It's so beautiful. And then I think after this trip I will probably be heading back to Tokyo just in time for the Tokyo cherry blossoms, so double win. It's very windy today though. I hope it's not too distracting for you. This place is quite new. Probably some reflection reveal going on now. Quite nice new little cafe place. Yeah, a bit of wind noise. Yeah, it's very strong wind, so I wouldn't be surprised if it manages to defeat the wind muffs. And I'm sure you all, as always, want a little weather report. But before that, I want to do a little shout out to my mega supporters, Wishful Walking Videos and Mikael Ejdeholm. Thank you so much for supporting the channel the way you do. I really appreciate that. And for those of you who don't know Wishful Walking Videos, he's American, or he's based in LA. And he also shoots walking videos, so if you like my videos, you might like his videos too. You can find his channel linked in the video description. Now on to the weather report. 16 degrees, so quite a bit warmer today than yesterday. I'm always struggling with this. Yeah, 16 degrees, and yeah, it says light wind, but I would object to that. This is not light wind, this is at least moderate wind. So yeah, there's actually not that many cherry blossom trees here in Ohorikoen, but we will make up for that once we get to Maizuru. That's where all the sakura action happens. I was actually supposed to leave Fukuoka today, but I decided to extend my stay here for one more night, and I'll be leaving tomorrow to another one of my favorite cities here in Kyushu. So hopefully I can stream from there as well. You will see what place I'm talking about once I get there. I think it will take me maybe 20 minutes or so to walk around this pond, and then we will head to the cherry blossom area. Yeah, well, I mean, Fukuoka is probably my favorite Kyushu city. Like, if I would choose a place to live in Kyushu, I would probably pick Fukuoka. But there's another city that I also really enjoyed when I visited it earlier last year, and that's where I'm heading tomorrow. So yeah, this is where I ended the walk that I posted this morning, but that was shot during sunset hour, so the colors are quite a bit different now. Okay, see you wish for walking videos. Hope you can get a good night's sleep. I really like this park. That we can walk across these islands in the middle of the city. That's pretty neat. And that's the Fukuoka Art Museum over there. I actually haven't been inside. Hopefully I will have time for that at some point. This is neither seawater or river. It's just I think it's just two small ponds, or one pond with these islands in between. I'm pretty sure it's not seawater, but I don't know, maybe there's like some small river leaving. Maybe it could be connected to the sea. I honestly don't know. Maybe someone else knows in the chat. Surprised that there's like, you can't see a single cherry blossom tree from here, but just a short walk away there's like so many of them. Yeah, the wind is somewhat irritating actually. It's really strong and it's quite cold. Like, the temperature is not so cold, but the wind is really cold. Makes it feel much colder. Hello everyone. Wow, 200 people already tuned in. Nice. I'm expecting today's stream to be around an hour maybe, since we're taking this long detour. So yeah, when I'm out on assignment like this, I can't really do this like 2-hour long streams. That's a little bit difficult. But I think we can manage 1 hour or so today. Then it's back to the hotel and edit today's photos. I would like to see countryside walking streams. Did you check the one I did, when was that? A week, 2 weeks ago in Obama? You might like that one otherwise. And there's a few other kind of countryside walks on my channel as well. And there might be some coming up later this week. So, now we can see the first cherry blossom tree over there. So that's essentially where we're heading. But in order to get there I need to pass all the islands and then turn. そうですね、これ大堀公園、ここから舞鶴公園の方に行きます。And I think I mentioned this before, but I think there's a kind of law in Japan that says that every little lake or pond or other body of water must have rental swan boats. It seems like it's a law because you see those swan boats everywhere. So my assumption is that it's probably illegal to do anything else than swans. ありがとうございます。高橋さん、どうもでした。すごいちゃんとありがとうございます。Is Japanese really hard to learn, as they say? I think so. It's difficult, but I mean, it's doable. Study 1 year and you will be like decent conversational. Study 2 years and you will be good enough to function at a Japanese workplace. Actually, now I realize I've done a live stream here before as well, several months ago, but that was at night. I did a night live stream here around the park, but I think I ended that stream over here close to the bridge, and unfortunately this bridge is under renovation. That's a bit of a shame. It's quite nice otherwise. Yeah, Fukuoka is nice. I mean, I think I will start recommending people to come to Kyushu in general. It is a pretty nice part of Japan, and there's a lot of variety within Kyushu as well. And it's also quite accessible. I mean, there's so many flights from Tokyo, or you can come here with the Shinkansen if you have a Japan Rail Pass. So yeah, it's a good place. It's a good place. And one thing I like about Fukuoka is that it's actually it's not far to the mountains. Earlier today I went to, I don't know if it was this mountain, but I went to a mountain just like half an hour away from the city center, and that place was also so beautiful, full of cherry blossoms. Here we have some ANA flight inbound. Let's not talk about COVID. I see that there's some people asking about COVID, but every stream it's just COVID talk. Let's, like, those questions, you can probably find the answers if you search on Google. So yeah, let's not go down the COVID hole today. Let's enjoy the wonderful weather and the cherry blossoms instead. Yes, hooray. I almost did not notice. There's some work for you to do today with regards to the cone counting. I like this bicycle thing. That looks fun. Can you guys see that? Wait, let me zoom in a little bit. This looks fun. Biking on the lake. That's new. I haven't seen that in any other pond or lake here in Japan. Rental boat. Let's see how much it is. Small, 30 minutes, 1,100 yen. Big, 1,600 yen. Okay. I have tried any Starbucks cherry blossom flavored drinks. No, I have not. Not. Nice palm tree. I like palms. Yeah, I guess palm trees are very exotic for us Northern Europeans. Maybe that's why we like them so much. But we don't have many of them in Tokyo either, actually. So it's a kind of a thing that makes Kyushu feel a little bit more exotic. There's fish in the waterway. I don't see any. Might be some somewhere, but yeah. Oh, there's one. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a pretty big, presume it's a carp. Yeah, it was a pretty big carp. Well, I mean, I'm not an expert on fish, so I'm not sure if it was carp, but I'm just guessing. It's such an idyllic day. Everybody's out and about and happy. No fish here now. Carp Explorer. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon, or 4:20 to be precise. Carp Explorer, yeah. So now we will be heading this way towards the cherry blossom party. Oh, and here's the Starbucks for those of you who are interested. I am not going to give them any free promotion in this stream. Oh, there's Sakura viewing parties in Fukuoka. Yeah, I mean, this year the main parts of the park close at 6, and there's no illuminations either, which they usually have. For people who want to stay later. So, I mean, it's kind of discouraged. Maybe not as strongly here as it is in Tokyo, but yeah. But you will still see people in some parks enjoying the cherry blossoms. I think you see some people sitting on the grass around here. So yeah, this part I also passed through on the sunset video that I posted earlier, but the main part where all the cherry blossom trees has still not been disclosed on my channel. Another plane.そうですね、ちょうど満開ですね。ちょうど満開です。綺麗な So one of the Japanese viewers says that last year everybody was like sitting here on these sheets, but this year it's not so many, and that makes sense. There you can see the tip of Fukuoka Tower. Oh, thank you, Tara CEO. Thank you so much for the super chat. Keep it up. Hi. Any mini T updates? She can sit. She can sit up now. I think that's new. She learned that last week and can sit reasonably stable right now. So that's an update, I guess. And my favorite color of cherry blossoms. That's difficult. They're all beautiful, but I don't know. I think I like these white colored ones the most. Yeah, let's do a little view this way. Okay. It's popular to visit cherry blossoms in kimono. Yeah, kinda, but not that common, I think. Most people just go sit down and drink, but I sometimes get requests for like doing photo shoots during the cherry blossom season with someone wearing kimono, so it happens, but it's not super common. Cross here. Turned red. So we are heading this way. There's a temple or castle. I think there's temples in pretty much every Japanese town. There's no castle anymore, but where we're heading is the site where there used to be a castle. So it's like a castle ruins that has been turned into this park that we're heading to now. What proportion of such photo shoot requests were locals and what were tourists? Most of my customers are tourists, the vast majority. So yeah, usually tourists. But I know that a lot of Japanese girls also enjoy to take that kind of photos. So yeah, it happens. More on you well. So soon we will reach Sakura Paradise. My favorite place where I get the best photos. Oh, I don't know if I have a favorite place. Like, I like to... No, I don't know. I can't answer that because there's so many different kinds of photos that I enjoy taking. I mean, I do enjoy shooting like nature shots, but I also really enjoy shooting like urban landscapes and street photos, especially at night. So, and then I do portraits as well, so yeah, it's difficult to pick one. Well, this is the old castle ruins, tastefully decorated with cones, of course. Plane again, yeah, so they all fly over the city because the airport is in the middle of the city basically. So it's very convenient to travel to and from Fukuoka, but I'm not sure, the noise must be kind of annoying to those living here. These are plum trees. So I came here about a month ago when the plum trees were blooming. This place was really beautiful back then. There's some cherry blossoms here as well, but mostly plum trees, so that's why you see that these trees don't have any flowers anymore. Shinkansen versus plane to Fukuoka. Well, it takes about 5-6 hours, I think, to take Shinkansen, so it's a little bit on the long side. And also flying is generally cheaper if you're looking for like low-cost tickets. But personally I prefer to travel by train for environmental reasons. But when I go to Fukuoka, that's often not really realistic because of time limitations. Flights are usually cheaper than bullet train, as I mentioned, but it depends. I mean, if you just buy a standard price ticket, then I think train is cheaper, but with flights you can find discount tickets quite easily, and there are many low-cost carriers flying to and from Fukuoka as well, at least used to be. I like these low-hanging cherry blossom trees. I think they're really beautiful. I should become Japan explorer. Yeah, maybe. It's been more walks from outside Tokyo than from Tokyo recently. So, but I think from next month I will be only doing Tokyo streams again, because I have no trips planned after this one. Kyushu Explorer, yeah. Oh, he has a decent lens. If you have the JR Pass, then you can go here for free. So then, of course, if you can buy the JR Pass, definitely Shinkansen is the way to go. Because JR Pass gives you completely free travel as long as the pass is valid on JR trains. But I think a one-way ticket from Tokyo to Fukuoka on the Shinkansen is over 20,000 yen, so more than $200. But if you look for a cheap flight, you can usually find them for half of that. So yeah. Sakura Tunnel. So nice. The blue sky and the beautiful cherry blossoms. Yeah, storming the castle. Brad, that's right. That's exactly what he was saying, actually. Make way for Tokyo Explorer. That's what the guy with the megaphone was saying. So that's where we came from. That's the pond and the park. And that's Fukuoka Tower. I need to catch my breath because my stamina is so embarrassingly bad. You can see the moon as well. Nice. Wow, there's way more people here now than when I came here yesterday for my photo shoot. Here you get a pretty nice panorama of the city. And that's the mountain that I think I went to earlier today, but I need to look at a map to say for sure. But enough about that. Oh, another airplane. And I mean, there's plenty of planes coming in now, but remember that the number of flights now is way lower than what it was before the pandemic. So yeah, must have been quite distracting. I don't know, plane or sakura, what do you prefer? Plane, sakura. Plane, sakura. Beautiful. Looks like a fluffy bubble bath that you just want to dive into. Sakura no umi da. So ne. Imagine when there was a castle and this was the view from the castle, and then also not so many buildings, so you could probably also see the sea down there. But now it's all buildings everywhere, but actually the ocean is not at all far from here. And those of you who watched the stream yesterday, I think the hill you see over there, that's probably the park Nishikoen where I was walking yesterday. Yeah, I think that will be it for today's stream. 45 minutes, a little bit shorter than initially expected, but there's nowhere for me to walk from here besides heading back the same route as I came, so getting more and more crowded. Yeah. Tack Tommy. And thanks everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed this, and yeah, like I think I said before, I hope to stream tomorrow again from a new city. But it will probably be cherry blossom themed anyway. No late night stream for me tonight, I'm afraid. I have a little bit too much work on my hands. So yeah, be safe. Okay, sure, I will. Okay, I think that will be it. Thanks everyone for watching, and I will see you all next time. Mata ne. Bye bye. Auf Wiedersehen. Hey do.